What's up guys, it's the Granker GG, and today we're going to be looking at the best worst gun on Battlefield 6. So starting off, we're going for the CCO 2 times, the green laser sight, and the extended barrel, flash hider, vertical grip. We're on the 18KS today. Most importantly though, we are rocking slugs. Don't know much about slugs. They are one of the round options for shotguns within this game. They take it away from pellet based or flechette based shells, and instead they replace those shells with a solid slug of lead. It basically turns what would be a shotgun into a DMR, and in my opinion one of the most enjoyable weapons within the game. I think if you're looking for something that maybe isn't meta, it's just a little bit of fun, you can hit some nice shots with, you can goof around with, and dominate with. You definitely can absolutely dominate teams with this gun. And I've frequently had people messaging me saying like, you're fucking hacking. How have you just killed me with an 18KS from across the map? So you get some funny messages rocking out the 18KS of slugs, because people just aren't expecting anyone to even use DMRs really. They're so unpopular. So when you're using a shotgun DMR, it kind of takes the cake. So let's get into it. It's about a 3-shot kill. At medium ranges, if you hit headshots, 2. And then up close, it's a 1-hit headshot within like 10 meters. It kind of loses that jazz after those 10, and I think at about 12 meters, 2-hit headshot. And a 2-hit body shot within 15 meters. And those are some really solid stats. I mean, as far as other shotguns go, the M10 is probably the nice middle point between this and the M87. But the Saiga definitely has a beat at close range. The ability to absolutely just sling rounds down range is so important. The M10 has really good fire rate, but the Saiga has 300 RPM, and it really shows. You can absolutely trigger fire this thing and get all those 9 shots out quick. I mean, as soon as you miss a shot, it's kind of like my fire rate increases with each shot missed. That's how I use this gun. If that makes any sense.
I got planned.
Gonna get you, bud. I'm gonna put my fist right inside your fat ass.
Got him. But I think, yeah, challenging snipers is where this gun just becomes so much fun. And this is with a 2 times. I think if you're probably going to consistently use this at a further range than I am in this video, because I'm still pretty close quarters even on this map, then I would bump it up. I would see what the 3 times, see what the LVO looks like, 4 times, and yeah, you could definitely boost the optic on this and start using it a little bit better at range. But honestly, I really wouldn't bother using it over 100 meters or so. Then it becomes a bit too silly. It isn't got the accuracy for that. But I mean, like, goddamn, it's satisfying to just clack a headshot on a sniper. You really can, like, consistently challenge them, especially at these mid-ranges. You're so much better than they are with the bolt action. Unless they have maybe the mini scout, because the mini scout is deadly. But you can absolutely run games with this. I really like it with this kind of setup. I think it works best with the recon, a motion sensor, a claymore, C4. You really can become like an absolute one-man army. Your ammo retention's really good. You can take like 6 clips out, and that's more than enough for like 20 kills if you're accurate. And then having claymores as well is just a really nice free kill. I think they're the most underrated gadget in the game. You pretty much put one down, no one ever shoots them. No one ever shoots them. If you put them in a smart spot, you'll be fine. But yeah, motion sensor is incredible. C4 offers that added vehicle damage option that's nice. So this is the loadout I majority of the time use with the Saiga. And I think it really fits it. You know, being able to see those people up close is so good. It kind of takes it out of... It gives you such an upper hand in those close range engagements. It can feel unfair at times. But... And as far as sidearms go, I'm not sure if the M44 is the best option with the Saiga. I think it really excels at what the Saiga does, and that's a bit silly. I think you're probably wanting to go for the M1911 or the M45, whatever it's called on this. I think that would be the better option. As I'm saying that, I'm about to hit some nice shots. Don't use this pistol. Use a different pistol. I swear. It would make more sense in this loadout. I just like the M44. I mean, the trait probably makes the most sense now that the trait's released, but then I would say the traits probably just makes the most sense out of every sidearm in the game. It's so strong. Oh my god. Can't aim. I kind of started using this weapon because I was just a bit bored of slinging out the KTS, slinging out like weapons that would be truthful and like hit shots consistently. I didn't feel like I was getting fucked over by some bloom that I'm not even controlling. And I kind of got bored of using the same LMGs and trying to use stupid weapons. Seems a little bit more enjoyable. I don't even think this is that stupid of a weapon. I generally think it's pretty good. But it is 100% the best worst gun in the game. Everything can outbeat you. Everything can outshoot you. Everything has a better fire rate than you. And with how LMGs damage in this game, honestly, up close, they can really, even with shotguns, I think with buckshot, you really have to hit all your pellets consistently to outdamage LMGs up close. I don't think that should really be the case, but it just means that I don't think buckshot is very good. I mean, like, even up close range, I still just don't understand why you wouldn't want to use slugs, sorry. Because, like, not only you can do this, you can punish at range. When you're up close, you're dealing more damage per shot anyway. Like, as long as you're hitting the shot, you're dealing so much more damage. That's why I kind of just think that the slugs are, especially on the Saiga or the 18KS, sorry, they're just the better option in general. They're more fun, but I think genuinely just better than buckshots in a meta kind of thinking as well. If you're gonna take this to a fight and you don't hit every single pellet in that grouping with the buckshot or flechette, you kind of just lose every fight because the time to kill is pretty quick. SMGs obviously ruin you up close, and the LMGs are really good as well, and some of the assault rifles, some of the fast fire rate assault rifles, they will just rip you apart. So even with buckshot, you're going to struggle to one-hit people or even two-hit people, and that's kind of where the slug rounds come into their own, because they really allow you to not only boost the range out, but just actually deal more damage up close as well. Obviously it means you actually have to hit your shots, but if you're not hitting your buckshot anyway, it won't matter for shit that you're inaccurate, because especially with the 18Ks, you won't even be hitting enough pellets to be rivaling damage numbers. But then I think if you're probably looking at shotguns, probably aren't looking at the Saiga slugs. It's probably a bit too different. But just give it a go. Like, I never see anyone rocking out with the 18KS. And then I rarely ever see, on console at least, people using slugs. And I think slugs are so much fun. I think they're so cool. They kind of have a bad rap because they're seen as like a real high skill thing. I'm shit. I suck balls. And, not literally, but at aiming. But, holy crap. I can use the Saiga slugs. I can use the 18KS slugs. And I rock out the M10 slugs all the time. Both of them are so good. Yeah. People need to give slugs a go. I genuinely think if everyone was using M10 slugs, the game would be so unfun. It would be insane. And I would say M10 slugs probably the best gun in the game. We're veering off topic here. We're supposed to be talking about the worst gun. That is what you're seeing before your eyes, the 18KS. So I thought I'd just do a little segment where I introduce myself and just let you guys know who I am, and basically also just ask what other videos you'd like to see. This is my first long form video on YouTube, and now I'm lost. It was my only idea, guys, so please, if anyone has any other ideas, then let me know. I'll be keen to make another video of the best worst gun in Battlefield as well. I've already got my eyes on what gun I'll make. I'm sure people out there who've played Battlefield will immediately think of the gun that I'm going to use. If anyone guesses in the comments, I'll put them in the thumbnail of the next video. But yeah, a little bit about myself. I am a filmmaker. I'm 26. I am a failed filmmaker. That's why now I'm on YouTube. And I'm a huge Battlefield fan. I've been playing Battlefield since 1942. The game, not the year. But I love it. A huge fan of Battlefield 4, 5, and 1. I liked Battlefield 2042. I felt like they abandoned it a bit too quick, and it felt like it had one person working on it for the last 2 years. That was sad because I think there were some cool ideas there, and I think there were some aspects of the gameplay that really worked and that were really Battlefield. And then I also think there were some changes that made no sense, and we've seen some of those come over into this Battlefield. And it's almost like they've been like, we lost translation what we liked in Battlefield and what we didn't like. And now we've kind of just got to figure out from this mumbo jumbo of a Battlefield where it's going to go in which direction. If it's going to be a goofball game or a more serious game. And I kind of hope for a more serious game, but I'm excited to see what they do, nonetheless. But yeah, thanks for watching. If anyone has any video ideas, put them down in the comments. Thank you very much.
Hostiles are attacking